literacy is the capacity to perceive and interpret the relative health of all aspects of different ecosystems and take appropriate action to maintain, restore, or improve the health of these systems.
I think that environmental literacy is knowing about the environment and the impacts that we as humans have on it, and knowing the sources of where you got that information to make sure that it's not biased.
What do you think about the environment? Oh, strong silent type. What do you think when you hear the words environmental lit?
Well, that's a good question. I think it's very important to me and very important to everyone around us. I think if we take care of our environment, recycle, start using alternative fuels, then
Everyone's already a little bit environmentally literate. If you weren't, you wouldn't be grossed out by the fact that I'm doing this right now. Well, maybe you still would be by my thighs.
Nature walks are put next to the Grand River in Lansing so that the citizens can enjoy the natural environment and beauty of the Grand River.
Another way that the Lansing community has fought to save natural environmental factors is by installing fish jumps for salmon and trout fish all throughout the Grand River. The fish ladder is located both above and below the different damming sites, and in it the fish can swim from downstream upstream through a series of different steps, if you will, and thereby bypass the dams along the Grand River. The Tollgate wetlands found in northeast Lansing along Grand River Avenue are a project that in 1987 was created to take many of the local neighborhoods' water runoff and refine them through a wetland process to decrease the pollution that will channel through our rivers into our lakes and take care of non-point source pollutants like the homes we've been talking about. Yep, there's that crane at the Tollgate wetland. Some of you may remember him from SME. But because the community of Lansing is committed to protecting its wildlife, it's another year and he's still rocking. Right on, crane. People who are environmentally literate also know there are many ways to save the environment individually. Like, for example, in your own home, you can cut back on water use by not having the water run while you brush your teeth. Or recycle soda cans, which in Michigan carry a 10-cent per item deposit. Or people can recycle recyclable materials by checking in their garbage for items that have either the number 1 or 2 on it, which are recyclable here in Michigan. People who recycle can put their recyclables in a bin or a drawer. And neighborhoods either have recyclable pickup that happens weekly along with trash, or they can take it to local recycling centers.
Another way you can recycle is by putting your biodegradable food into a compost pile. By dumping your food into a compost pile, it's a good way to cut back on trash and fertilize the soil.
Another way to easily help the environment is to take different modes of transportation that don't burn fossil fuels, which have negative impacts on the environment. One alternative to driving a car and burning fossil fuel is to ride a bike. Or rollerblading.
The sky is burning in this lonely land, and I kneel by the river and I feel the sand and the wind from beyond the mountains, the wind from beyond the mountains. And she comes to me in this lonely land and looks down on the river by which she rides like the wind from beyond the mountains, the wind from beyond the mountains. As I look into her eyes, my frozen heart begins to thaw and burn till layer after layer. Going down the road, feeling bad. Going down the road, feeling bad. Hey, bad. Don't wanna be treated this way. Going where the climate suits my clothes. Going where the climate suits my clothes. Where the climate suits my clothes. Whoa, whoa.